This record button. Yeah, okay. So, what's up, guys? Wet Hair Human here. Today, Chaddy's going to put Alex in Cringe. They'll spoil it. Today we're going to be making a Smash Brothers tier list, but because I'm actually a pretty mediocre player, I'm not going to, wait, why is it not picking up my mic? Oh, there it is. I'm not going to tier the characters by their viability. I'm going to tier them by how much I dislike them, because I've been playing against a lot more characters recently while trying to take Smash Ultimate more seriously, and it's made me realize I don't like a lot of the characters in this game. So let's get right into it. I'm going to start from the top. I'm not going to do these alts. Banjo, very solidly cringe. There's really not much I need to say about that. Invincible move, bunch of projectiles, can't approach, kill throws, all annoying things. My mom wants you to know Cranberry Sprite is back. Thank God. I gotta go get myself a can. It's good to know. But yeah, there's not much to talk about Banjo. He's just boring to play against. And doesn't really do anything exciting or that interactive. He just does the same linear thing over and over again. Speaking of characters that do the same linear thing over and over again, Bayonetta. Is Banjo more or less cringe than Bayonetta? Banjo's more cringe, because Bayonetta can still do some, like, yeah, she is hot, and that's a good thing. But as a character, she kind of just does the same linear combos over and over again. She's got a very annoying counter. She's very difficult to edgeguard or put in disadvantage or really interact with in a lot of meaningful ways, aside from wait for her to do something stupid and then hit her. The only thing I like about her is that she's like easy to hit and easy to combo because she's a big girl. But yeah, playing against her's not that fun. Bowser, straight to the abyss. Anyone who knows me knows I despise this character. This character is just propped up by bad mechanics in Smash Ultimates. Bowser's a DILF, you're correct. Unfortunately, these aren't like characters as characters. They're just characters as functions in Smash Ultimate. Bowser's got super armor on like all his moves. He's got moves that kill at 2 that are completely safe. Frame 6 command grab, fire breath, fat as fuck, lives for way too long. There's just nothing to like about Bowser. He's just awful to play against. Bowser Jr. This is interesting. I'm going to put Bowser Jr. in mid, because I didn't like playing as him or against him too much early on, but now that I've had the opportunity to play him and play against him more, he's kind of fun to play, to be honest. Maybe he's pretty cool, actually. He's got some really funny combos. I think I'm biased because Bowser Jr. is like a really funny character because of the Koopalings. He's got a lot of comedy value with just like how stupid and silly the Koopalings are, and he like he shoots a big stupid cannonball and goes vrant vrant on the. He's probably one of the most comedic characters in the game. Like he hits people with a fork. But his forward smash is completely safe on shield. He's got a very difficult to react to burst option. His recovery is obnoxious to deal with. He's pretty heavy. Yeah, he's mid. He's mid. He's definitely carried by how funny he is. Byleth. He's just annoying. There's not much to say about Byleth. They've got to play the game for you, Nair. Their specials, like up special, makes them unedge guardable. Side special just creates like a massive range that you can't really fuck with or approach. That also makes them unedge guardable. They have a projectile. They break shields very easily just off one read, which kills you because their moves are incredibly strong. Like, they're just annoying, but they're not full-on cringe because they still do have to space and they're still pretty slow. Like, they have some fundamentals. They're just not that cool. Captain Falcon. This is a tough one. Falcon used to be a very easy red-pilled character for me, but, like, sometimes he can just press buttons right. And his combos are just kind of the same shit over and over again. Like, it's just down air knee, nair 1 knee, nair 1 down air, like... they're cool when you first see them, but he doesn't actually have that much variance in his combo gameplay. So he's definitely lost some interest for me, some cool factor. He's still pretty cool though. I might move him to the bottom of this tier. I'm not going to rate Charizard on his own. Actually, I will. Charizard is very cringe. Charizard has like 3 good moves, but the thing is you only pull Charizard out when those good moves are good, because Pokemon Trainer can switch characters whenever they need to. I wonder what he'll put Jigglypuff in. We'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, Charizard's awful to play against. He's got the fastest up smash in the game, which means he has one of the fastest out of shields that kill. He's got super armor on his up B. Flare Blitz is just an obnoxious option, even if it's not that good. You just have to respect it 24/7 or you die at 1. Steve is not next. I'm ignoring the alts. Next up is Krom. His back air is like super disjointed and kills at 2. He can edge guard very easily. His nair is surprisingly good. He's not all the way in the abyss because as a character, he is literally only 4 moves. But those 4 moves are very annoying. Krom is based in Red Pilled. Total bias here, but Krom is by far the most fun character to watch in Smash Bros. Ultimate. He's fast. He's got interesting and fun freeform combos. The fact that he dies instantly off stage is hype because it creates this very sort of interesting, like, feast or famine character. He's the glass cannon. He's the glass cannon of the game, and that always makes them fun to watch. He's incredibly fun to play. He rewards being fundamentally good at the game, getting your reads, being in control of your character's mobility and spacing. He's probably one of my favorite characters in the game and one of the best designed characters in the game. Full bias. Next up we have Cloud Strife. Cloud Strife is pretty mid. I like playing Cloud, but he's just like safe sword aerials the character. He has a projectile. It's very hard for a projectile character to be based in Red Pilled because it's a projectile. He can just charge limit and camp with projectiles and gigantic sword moves. He doesn't need to approach. He can be cool. Like, Cloud is very fast and can just kind of overwhelm the opponent. He's got good burst options. I think he's cooler than Bowser Jr., but I don't think he's cool enough to be, like, on the same level as Falcon. He's just, like, he's whatever. He's Cloud. He's fun to play. He's fun to watch, but he's nothing special. Corrin. This character's not fast enough to be fun. Yeah, Corrin on the cob. Like, this character's just too slow to be fun to watch or fun to play. They have good disjoints, they have good confirms, but there's just nothing there. I guess that does make them too low to be an annoying. Yeah, I'll just put them there. Like, they're literally just there. In which case, I'm moving Cloud up here, because Cloud is not nearly as bad as Corrin. Is Cloud cool, though? Yeah, he is, because Cloud has, like, an up B out of shield, and I think up B out of shield is base, because people just mash on shield in this game. So, yeah. I mean, that's just my opinion. Next up, ignoring Daisy, ignoring Dark Pit, ignoring Dark Samus, we got Diddy Kong, very cringe, item character. Very difficult to react to monkey flip. Very small and hard to hit. Generally just a very obnoxious character. Like, he's a funny monkey. And sometimes his item confirms are cool, but it really just boils down to, I'm holding a banana, and you can't approach me because of that. He's just a character you have to play very slow and cautious and space very well against. Like, he gets put away by swords, but that's pretty much it. He's definitely a very weird and uncomfortable matchup, and he could... He is a funny monkey, so maybe he's just annoying. He is kind of a funny monkey, though. You do get points for being a monkey around here. And like he's not that brain dead easy to play, I don't think. He's definitely not hard. I don't know. I personally find him kind of a nightmare to play against, but objectively speaking, there's definitely... But the banana... Banana is so stupid in this game. You can just hold shield and banana, and it's just like, what do you do about it? Alright, I'm done with Diddy. I don't want to spend too much time on him. He's cringe. Donkey Kong. Like, come on, man. This character's fucking hilarious. He's got, like, weird, wacky, gigantic moves that kill. And then he also gets, like, carried across the stage and dies at nothing percent. He's got good poke options. Like, he's just advantage state the character, but he's so expressive and emotive with it that I can't help but love it. I like Donkey Kong. Next up, we have Dr. Mario. Cringe. He's just a little Mac with a pill. Like, you just can't approach him, ever, for any reason. Like, that's his only weakness. You just have to zone him out over and over and over again until you win. It's a very boring battle of attrition because he's actually got pretty good combo breakers. He's just not that fun to play against. I don't enjoy watching him. He's only played by hipsters. Like, Doc fans are the worst people on the planet because it's just like, oh, I just want to play a bad version of a top tier so I can feel special. And it's like, you're just annoying. Next up, we have Duck Hunt. As far as projectile characters go, Duck Hunt's actually kind of cool. He's got a lot of, like, setup moves and, like, projectiles that don't, like, immediately kill you. But they do force you into situations that the Duck Hunt can take advantage of. And I think that's kind of cool. But at the end of the day, he's still a character with 3 projectiles. Like, come on now. And massively disjointed smash attacks. He's still pretty annoying. But he's not all the way into cringe because he does have to play setup. And you do have to play pretty well to be good at Duck Hunt. Next up will be a controversial fic. Falco is pretty cool. He does have some auto combos, and yeah, that's really the only bad thing about him. You do kind of have to zone/camp him out because his main weakness is that he's incredibly slow, at least compared to top tier characters. But he's just fun to watch. You can be very creative and on the fly with his combos. And I like those kind of characters. He's just very fun to play. He does some very cool and fun stuff to watch. I just think people don't like playing against him because, you know, nobody likes being red and getting comboed for a billion. Nobody likes being outplayed, basically. Fox, easy based and red pilled. He does have a projectile, but his projectile actually sucks. So it basically doesn't even count. Oh yeah, both these characters have reflectors, by the way, which I like reflectors, especially Falco's. But Fox just also has the freeform combos of Falco, but, like, they're not as guaranteed, so you have to be a lot more creative and a lot smarter when following DI and being creative. I mean, Fox is just fast. He's fun to watch, he's fun to play, and he's pretty balanced around it because he dies at, like, 2% when he gets hit. Like, I like Fox. It's just that simple. Next up, we have Gehennendorf. Ganon's pretty red-pilled, right? Like, he's so bad. Ganon's terrible. And that's what makes him so entertaining, I think. Like, it's just fun to see a Ganon hard read somebody and kill them at nothing. Even though this character does just get slapped around and disrespected 99% of the time. Like, it's just Gehennendorf. He kills people. He's legendary. He's got the Doria. Like, he sucks so bad, it's so exciting to see him actually win and kill somebody. So he's pretty based. Next up, we have Greninja. What does anyone really think of this character? Like, he's just dash attack and nair the character. Like, the only thing that's cool about him, well, actually, he does have some pretty interesting freeform combos. Water Shuriken isn't that bad because you do have to commit to using it once you start charging it, though obviously the low charge version is kind of annoying. His counter's really cool. I do like his counter. Side B is obnoxious and he recovers for free, which definitely knocks him down a peg. But I do like watching his combos. And playing him's pretty fun. Even if he does only use, like, the same 3 moves. I didn't know it was a Pokemon before Smash. I would have just thought it was a Persona. That's fair. He's actually extremely popular. I think he's like consistently been a top 10 Pokemon since he was released in Gen 6. I like his design. It also helps that he was the only good starter in Gen 6. The other 2 are trash. Next up we have the Hero. Like, come on now. Come on now. He's the only character that commits to actually being RNG. He's actually pretty fair, all things considered. Like, obviously the menu can mess you up, but like, he has to commit to charging his neutral B, he has to commit to charging his side B, he can't store charges or anything. He's got to read and play at the same time. He's actually one of the hardest characters to play at a high level. His frame data sucks. Like, I think he's pretty fair. Can't hear the music I'm playing? Oh, interesting. That's fine then. Wonder why, though. Do I have desktop audio muted? Oh, I might have desktop audio muted. Hold on. Let me, that should fix that. Should be kind of quiet, though. Thank you. Anyway. Yeah, I've talked about Hero enough. I like him. I think his mechanic is cool. Ice Climbers. Like, decent combos are cool, but that's all they are. I don't really know what to think about them because nobody plays them, but they seem kind of hard to play. And they are funny. But they're not... They don't have enough of a presence for me to really call them pretty cool or whatever, you know? They're just like there. They're whatever. Maybe once I see more people playing them, I'll like them. Ike is in the same spot. Actually, hold on. Ike's pretty cringe. Like, he's an honest sword character, quote-unquote, sure. But, like, optimal Ike... I've played against many an Ike main in my day. And optimal Ike is just annoying. He just nairs over and over again and applies safe, unpunishable pressure over and over again. He's just a parry check. And I don't like parry checks too much in this game. Also, his recovery is kind of just hard to mess with and very weird. So I don't like him. Same thing with Incineroar. Like, this character has fun buttons up close, but at the end of the day, it's just another I have to run away from this character for 7 minutes type of deal, so they can't kill me. It's just whatever. Inkling, finally, another Abyss character. I hate this character. It's just incredibly boring to play against. They use, like, back air and nair just over and over and over again and just fish for the same options, because back air is literally unpunishable. Like, even on parry, it's hard to punish it with most characters. Their recovery is pretty much impossible to mess with. Roller is obnoxious. Like, even playing this character, people still agree that Inkling's good, but they're so boring, nobody wants to play it. And if you've seen the way people play Smash Ultimate, that should speak to how boring Inkling is. Next up is Isabelle. Cringe. Only held up by the fact she's cute and kind of funny. And her Lloyd Rocket isn't as annoying as Villagers, but she's still pretty obnoxious. And Fishing Pole's kind of obnoxious. Ivysaur is also cringe. Not Abyss tier. Generally just gigantic hitboxes. Annoying camping with Razor Leaf, though obviously Razor Leaf isn't like that good. You can still just camp with it. And generally he's just another guessing game character on Pokemon Trainer, where if you guess wrong, you die. And his 2-framing is ridiculous. I don't like him. Next up we got Joker. I like Joker. The only bad thing about Joker is down gun. That's what I don't like about Joker, because it pretty much means they can't be juggled, and they don't really have much of a disadvantage state. And also they recover for free. Like, generally just gun's my only problem with Joker. Everything else surrounding him is pretty cool, though. Yeah. He's just a good top tier. Jigglypuff. It's one of these two. It's one of these two. I've actually come to like Jigglypuff after playing them a little bit online, because they really are, like, terrible. But, they can be kind of funny. like combos into rest. Using rest as a combo breaker is kind of hype. Sing is a really cool hard read tool. The only broken move they have is like side B and jab now. I kind of like Jigglypuff. I don't know. There's something about just like playing against Jigglypuff that's very funny. Like you're essentially just swinging around trying to whack this balloon out of the air over and over again. And they're also just trying to like sneak in so they can kill you at one. Yeah, they're alright. Kazuya's cringe. Was Kazuya cringe or annoying? That I can't decide. My instinct was that Kazuya's cringe, but he does have some level of execution. I guess he's just annoying, because you do kind of have to learn how to execute combos and be aware of it. But Touch of Death characters are just like... It's just not that cool. It's very boring in Smash. That's all I really have to say about Kazuya. Also, this kid is very overloaded and obnoxious to remember anything. Ken is also annoying, but not cringe. He's got like cool shield break setups and stuff, but at the end of the day, Ken still has to approach, which doesn't make him fully cringe because his fireball sucks, and his Tatsu also isn't nearly as good as Ryu's, so he can't just like use an annoying burst option. But the Shotos are still just cringe because auto turn around and Touch of Death and all that stuff. Like, it's just Shoto stuff. DDD. This one's hard. I'm not sure about DDD. I think he's actually pretty annoying, now that I think about it. Like, he's just got so many moves he can throw out over and over again. And because he's a heavy, he'll live forever while doing it, and its ledge trapping is obnoxious, and Gordos are obnoxious. I'd put him like... Well, first off, Byleth's not nearly as annoying as Duck Hunt. I'd put him like here. Actually, yeah, none of these characters are as bad as Duck Hunt. And Ken is significantly less annoying than these. Now that I'm putting them in order. Alright. K. Rool. K. Rool's like solidly in the middle, I think. He's definitely much worse online, which is where most of my recent K. Rool experiences come from, but like offline, he's just so easy to get around his projectiles. The problem is, even once you get around his projectiles, he actually has decent combo breaker in the form of Nair. His fair is just spammable and gigantic. His recovery is very, very hard to mess with, but using his crown against him is intensely satisfying, and he's a big boy, so you can combo him really hard. You just have to be aware of his Nair. Like, once you have the K. Rool player downloaded and understood, he's actually not that hard to fight against. Kirby! Kirby's just annoying. Kirby's just annoying because he sucks. Like, he can Touch of Death you if he gets you. I don't know. Is Kirby even that bad? Not really. And he's also funny. I enjoy the spectacle of Kirby just turning into a rock and dropping on someone. I enjoy that quite a bit. His recovery is annoying and pretty hard to mess with, and his combos go pretty far. It's just the act of playing against Kirby is very boring and draining. But he's not that bad, and Copy is a really cool ability. Link, straight to cringe. Goodbye. Bomb combos will not save you from being cringe. You just throw 3 projectiles and have swords, and nobody can get in on you, and everyone has to guess to get in on you. And it sucks, and your Nair is broken. The fact that there's no links like top 8, top 16 astounds me. Because this character is just like a nightmare of tools to use. Maybe he has the snake problem where he just has too many tools. But I have no idea. Or maybe he's just so boring. Maybe he's just like Inkling where he's too boring for anyone to play him. Anyway, Little Mac. This should surprise nobody. Little Mac goes all the way down there. He is incredibly boring and one-dimensional to play and play against. Every Little Mac player just like plays Little Mac so they can skip learning parts of the game and skip learning parts of how to actually be a good player, which is using aerials and interacting with people in the air. Like, Little Mac mains are probably the worst people who actually play the game in terms of skill. But that's just me. I lost 2 viewers when I said Little Mac sucks. That's actually hilarious. The Wi-Fi warriors. But yeah, anyway, I despise Little Mac. He's a terrible design, terrible character. Next up, Lucario. Lucario's alright. Yeah, Lucario's alright. He's got a big charge ball, and he kills people stupid early when he gets hit. But he's kind of fun to watch. And I just haven't played against him that much, but I like his design conceptually. So I'll put him there. Lucas. Wham! Bye-bye. PK Freeze, PK Fire. That's all I really got to say about that. Terrible character. I do not like the Own It boys. Lucina's just annoying. Not fully cringe, but annoying. Like, Lucina's a character you can just parry over and over and over again, and it doesn't matter, because their moves are that safe. But at the same time, they do gatekeep, like, a lot of these cringe characters and annoying characters. Like, Lucina keeps so many of these characters from actually being playable or good that are more obnoxious than her. She's like a vaccine that destroys some of these cancer in Smash Ultimate. But she's still not that cool or that fun. She just zones you out. Luigi. Luigi's pretty cringe. TBH. He's not fun to play against. Very linear, uninteresting experience. Not much to say about that. He's just... His buttons are annoying. You can't combo him. He's got some get out of jail free cards. His recovery's actually pretty hard to mess with. I don't like him. Mario's annoying. Free combos, projectile, cape, flood. Like, he's just got so many tools to disrupt and mess with the course of the game. And he's got I think every single one of his aerials is safe on shield except forward air, right? Or maybe like landing down air is not safe on shield. But yeah, he just has free shield pressure. He's got kill throws. He's got disruption tools with cape and flood. He has a projectile, a B out of shield. Like, Mario's just kind of broken, and not in a very cool way because he's very basic and easy. Lucina, or Marth. Where is Lucina? Marth is also annoying, for sure, because he's the same exact character, except harder to play. But that still doesn't fundamentally change that you just parry over and over and over again and try to get in, and you just get hit with the noodle. Like, it's just not fun. Mega Man. I'm tempted to make this an Abyss character. But he does have some kind of cool moves. I like his Shoryuken. I like his back air. He's got a projectile smash attack, though. And Leaf Shield. Yeah. Yeah, you go down there. I hate you, Mega Man. Next up we got Meta Knight. I like this character. Nobody really plays him. Nobody really knows what he does. But he's got some funny ladder combos. I like that he has a move that literally teleports behind you. His forward smash is broken, which isn't a good thing, but it is funny that such like a nothing character like Meta Knight just has one of the best forward smashes in the game, and nobody talks about it. I don't know, I just like him. Mew the Second. Mewtwo's hard, because I feel like Mewtwo's a character that has potential to be cool and fun to watch, but none of the people who are actually good with him are fun to watch or cool. Like, he can do funny drag down stuff and setups into his down air and confusion and disable combos. But everybody just plays him like an idiot who sits around and charges a ball and has kill throws. So yeah, I guess he's in the middle. Mii Brawler. I like this character. He's kind of cool. But he is a Mii, so he goes down there. But gameplay-wise, he's pretty cool. Mii Gunnar. Goodbye. Same thing with Mii Sword Fighter. Goodbye. You're not actually cool to play against, and you're a Mii, so go to the bottom. I don't like Mii characters. Another Abyss character. That's crazy. I don't need to say a word about Midman. She's Dulcine, but poorly designed, and without hurt boxes on her arms. Another poorly designed character with no animations, and just gotta get to press whatever buttons you want. Only thing that's bad about him is he has no disjoint, but when none of your moves are punishable, how much do you need a disjoint? Are Pyra and Mythra together on this one? Okay, I'm just gonna rate Pyra and Mythra together. I don't mind them. I think people just need to take time to develop counterplay to Pyra and Mythra, but they're not really that bad, and they're fun to watch and fun to play. Only thing that's annoying about it is, like, their specials. Like, Pyra's side B and neutral B are incredibly obnoxious, and Mythra's neutral B is actually broken. But as far as, like, a top tier goes, I'd prefer them to, like a different type of... Like, imagine if Banjo was a top tier, you know? Like, design-wise, I don't mind Pyra Mythra. Ness, I don't think is as bad as Lucas. Because Lucas just has, like, annoying movement tech, and he's very obnoxious to pin down. Ness just spams super safe aerials, which makes him cringe. But I don't think that makes him an Abyss Walker like Lucas, because Lucas actually doesn't have safe moves in the air like Ness does. So he tends to play campier. And also PK Freeze is much more annoying than PK Flash. Pac-Man is very annoying, but also very funny. He's got good boxing options. And he doesn't play disadvantage because of Hydrant. And his item combos aren't actually that cool, but they are kind of cool. And I think he's just funny. It's total bias. I like Pac-Man. Plant is annoying. He's just like 2 moves, the character. There's nothing to say about Plant. And he shouldn't have been in this game. Pit. Or wait, I almost skipped a row. Palu is like whatever, right? Like, she's the actual gatekeeper. She's the only gatekeeper left that, like, keeps the annoying characters from poisoning the rest of the meta. Like, her Nair loops aren't that interesting. She's not that fun to play or play against, but she's not that terrible either. She's just like a very milquetoast, middle-of-the-road character that happens to be crazy. There's a lot of characters in this game. I'm getting bored. Anyway, Peach. Peach is whatever. Like, yeah, they have crazy combos. But Float is just, like, broken and not fun to play against. And turnips are annoying. The only thing holding this character up is the cool combos. That's it. Oh boy. We got Pichu. Very annoying. Just Pikachu, but it can't camp as well. But still obnoxious. Pikachu, straight cringe. Just gets to go underneath every move. And has like a billion true combos. And the only reason that people aren't begging for nerfs is because every Pikachu main is stupid. And nobody else wants to subject themselves to playing this boring ass character. I don't have to say anything about Olimar, right? Nobody's gonna argue with me on that. Cool. Pit's annoying. Just giant safe disjoints and arrow poke and get out of shield or get out of jail card with his reflect that he can just kind of spam. And I don't like his voice. So that's all I have to say about Pit. Pokemon Trainer. down to the abyss with you. I mean, when he's two cringe characters and, spoiler alert, one annoying character, the amalgamation of having to deal with all three of those over the course of the game makes him an easy abyss character. I actually feel like my abyss is getting too flooded. Maybe me Sword Fighter's just cringe. Yeah. Yeah, whatever. Me Sword Fighter's fine. Next up, I'm not gonna rate Richter, I'm gonna rate Simone. It was just annoying. Like, his projectiles aren't actually that crazy, and you do have to space pretty well with him to get the tippers on his whippers, so to speak. But he's still just a projectile throwing idiot. At least his recovery sucks. Ridley's not that bad. He's got annoying buttons, sure, but you can also just kill him and hit him forever and use made-up combos on him. He's just got annoying buttons, and he's very hard to edgeguard. And he's got a dash command grab, which is annoying. Robert. He's just another parry test. And then once you pass the parry test, he's still very difficult to play against. He's just got so many setups with his items. Reflectors aren't even good against him because his items don't kill you. His projectiles don't kill you. They just set up and put you in terrible spots. He's got kill throws. And Nair side B. I think that's all I gotta say about that. Robin. I actually quite like Robin, but I'm going to try to keep my bias to myself because they do just kind of chuck projectiles until they get something going. Like, the combos they have are actually kind of cool and interesting and technical, but at the end of the day, to get those combos started, they just throw shit at you over and over again, and that's not very fun. Rosalina and Chico. It's one of these two. It's one of these two. I think ultimately they're just annoying. Like, their design's just not that fun to play against. I don't know what it is. I can't put my finger on why they're not fun to play against because they don't like spam projectiles or anything. I think they just take up too much stage and they don't really do anything with it. They just keep you out rather than actually doing anything cool to watch or play against with it. That's all I think. Roy, easy red pill. Actually on my last tier list, I only had him down here because some of his kill moves and his kill power in a general is just obscene. But you know what? Again, it's the Pyra Mithra argument. A character that wins by only approaching you is good in my book. Is good in my book. You know? He's got some stupid stuff, but at the end of the day, like, even Pyra has, like, a projectile sword she can throw to use his own. Roy has to get in and hit you. And that makes Roy good, in my eyes. Ryu. More like P-U. This character's cringe. He just kind of... Oh my god, I got a bot in my chat? Damn. My stream dead as fuck. Anyway. Ryu, he's pretty cringe. Like, he just kind of sits there and throws fireball at you over and over again until you get impatient and run in to hit him. And he touch-of-deaths you and has auto turnaround. All the Shotos are pretty cringe, but Ryu's the worst of them, I think. Just because his fireball is so good. Samus, also cringe. Pretty much the campiest character in this game. The only reason they're not cringe is because I kind of like watching and playing them. I like watching their B-reverse shenanigans. But they have like kill throws and charge shot, so they're very cringe. Still not an Abyss Walker, but very cringe. We're not ranking Sans. Sephiroth. This character is neutral to character. He rewards good fundies and good neutral and destroys you if you do not similarly have good fundies and good neutral. This is probably the best designed DLC and newcomer in Smash Ultimate. I love Sephiroth so much. Sheik's alright. her neutral kind of plays her for herself, but you do have to be kind of creative to get good kill setups on those characters. Needle camping's kind of annoying, but she's still cool enough to watch and play. Shulk. Shulk cheats. I do like him, and I do like playing him, and I do like Menando arts, but he just kind of gets to do whatever he wants and gets out of jail whenever he wants and kills whenever he wants. It's just another case of people being too stupid to play him. Snake. I like Snake. He's probably one of my favorite projectile characters. I like Snake a lot. I like how he has to work for his setups. I like how he has good options for every situation, but you have to be aware and pick that correct option. And if you don't, his disadvantage is actually pretty rough. So I do like him. Sonic, I'm not going to talk about it. Sonic sucks. Sora, you'll see. You'll all see why Sora belongs in here 2 months from now. Mark my words. Timestamp this. The 14th of November, 2021. You'll understand in January why this character's here. He's horrible. He's horrible to play against. Unless he gets nerfs, this is where he belongs. Safe projectile, safe shield pressure, shits out damage, and has no disadvantage state. I despise you, Sora. Squirtle. Annoying. Just annoying. That's it. His combos are alright, but I don't like withdrawal, and you just kind of have to sit there and wait. Steve's an Abyss Walker for sure. I hate Steve. He just kind of sits there and gets materials, and you always have to approach him and suss out his defensive option. It's just not that fun. Terry Boogers. Terry's up here because Terry doesn't get out of jail free for disadvantage sometimes, like Ryu and Ken do. He's still like a cringe Shoto with stupid burst options, but aside from that, he's really not that bad. And he's kind of hyped to watch, and he's got cool combos. Toon Link, total Abyss Walker reporting in. Doesn't even have bomb combos to carry him. He just throws shit all game, and is very slow and very campy. Poor Steve, it's where he belongs. Villager is also an Abyss Walker. Nobody likes playing against this character. He's just not that good. But good lord, is this a fucking snooze fest of a character. Wario's just cringe. He's only held back by the fact he's stubby, but he can still just like camp you and wait, and that's obnoxious. Wii Fit is Omega cringe. Like every Wii Fit player, I do feel like Wii Fit could have sauce and could be interesting, but every Wii Fit player just runs away to the ledge and throws balls at you and tries to do their stupid ball combos that just like never work. They like try to convince themselves this character has projectile sauce when realistically they have like up close good things, but no Wii Fit is brave enough to attempt that. Wolf is pretty cool. Actually, Wolf's up here. Wolf's a good design for a top tier. He's just a good fundamental character. I like him a lot. Yoshi, down there. Anyone who's played this game isn't going to argue with me. Young Link, down there. Same reasons as Toon Link. Zelda. It's one of these two. It's probably just cringe, right? Zelda's just cringe. She just gets rewarded for not interacting and has silly burst options and moves that kill very early, but she's not that annoying. This is a big jump for ZSS, but I've actually come to kind of respect how technical and difficult this character is to play. Even if she can run away forever and ever, she's hard to play, and you do have to... You can like combo into Zaire, and Zaire is a really good option for just stuffing out approach and neutral in general. But to actually get anything off the Zaire except damage, you do have to land like in their face. She does still have safe pressure, but I think she's so hard to play and so inconsistent, it kind of balances out. And she's super fun to watch. I love her mobility. And I think that's everybody. So, yeah. I'm going to put it on YouTube, and then it's YouTube's problem.